Alright everyone, welcome back, Rubber Biscuit here. The year is 2014 and I, unfortunately, have some pretty bad news to share. I actually created a couple videos earlier this evening, one of which we focus on setting up these stone routes, which clearly look like they could be updated. So we will actually do that very quickly. Bang bang, no problem. So we created these stone routes, bringing our stone in here to our construction plant where we are creating bricks. And these bricks, we're making plenty of them, so we could probably bring them even to other towns like Midland and everybody else who may need them. But that said, we have a train now that carries our bricks, and its first stop, believe it or not, is all the way out here in Norman. So the train comes all the way into Norman Transfer, where it drops off bricks. They're picked up by the trucks, taken into town. And then he comes all the way back, and he stops right here at Inglewood Central. The same deal happens. Drops off the bricks, along with the bread, which is overflowing. And they bring it into Inglewood. And then the train comes all the way back. He's making quite a deal of money. It took a while, but he is actually making us about $400,000. Not too bad. And the exciting part that I was super excited about, we did in fact include high-speed rail, and we created finally some train routes between Inglewood and Norman, and of course Norman to Knoxville. Now it looks like we got plenty of people trying to take the buses to get up here to the train station, I would say. That's exactly what it's looking like. Where are all these people trying to go, I wonder? Wish there was a way to know. Maybe there is, and I just don't know how. But, that said, here is our passenger train. Losing us a little bit of money, which is totally fine. And our station here, of course, is quite big. We can carry at least 63 passengers, and this train is just making us all kinds of money already at 1.6. So we can see we'll get to triple speed here, and we can see just how fast it goes. And our ride in through the forest here, and then a beautiful view of downtown. Should slow it down for us. We come right in, see all the people, where we will now pick up. There's 43 folks here. I wonder if the same situation happened with the buses. So it looks like everything is fine here. But you know what, for this episode, I think I know exactly what we're going to have to focus on. Getting the people to the towns, to our train stations. Especially since we have built them kind of outside of town. It's important that passengers are able to get to and from the train station, since we didn't build it too terribly close to town, just to keep that noise and emissions away from the folks. But here it looks like clearly there's a lot of people trying to get out to the station. So that said, let's go ahead and work on that. So we will configure this. I wonder if we need to add tram tracks, or if we can just go electric, or maybe both. Maybe both. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure how the whole tram track works, but you know what? That is what we're going to focus on. Now then, we'll do our building. We really just need a tram, or I guess bus and tram stop. I guess this does work. So let's see. That one is 41, so maybe that's all we're going to need. We're just going to need our tram stop here, come all the way down and right up to where we need it to go, where it can come around. So maybe that's all we need. So that said, let's see just how true that is. So I wonder if we do just electric, if that works. Okay, let's make it tiny. And then what if we just said yes? Can't really even see the tram track, can we? So, considering the tram options we have, I say we just kind of hop right into it here and see what we can muster up and do with our Tram Depot. Now then, Let's get to our streets, city streets. I think we'll go ahead and do extra wide all the way up and down. And I guess hopefully we can afford it. Or maybe we should just stick with the large street first. Wow, this is going to cost us quite a bit, isn't it? Yep. It's going to cost $1 million. That'll cost $1 million. That'll cost another couple. So this is going to be quite the project here for us. So we'll go ahead and do that. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Upgrade all of that. Should be fairly easy. Fairly easy. Upgrades. Upgrades. Guess we'll just... Oh, maybe we can't. Maybe it doesn't want us to upgrade right there. That could be quite the issue for us. So let's actually pause it. So we do want this to be able to be connected. Obviously with our trams and everything. Or maybe we should go with the bottom exit. Maybe that's what we need to do. Configure. Let's get rid of this one. So hopefully this will work. So now that we've got the tram, so maybe how is the tram going to get back? I guess it can come down the same route, can't it? Just turn around. At least that's the plan. So we are going to learn together for this one, getting our tram out, and where it needs to go. Now then, that said, we'll go ahead and add him in just right there. And then, of course, we'll go ahead and take, let's see, how many, we have 30 passengers. We don't really need to go overboard. With 45, but maybe we'll start with the 25 one, save us a little bit of money too. And it's the fastest. It goes 43 miles an hour, so that's great. So let's actually create our tram route. We're just gonna go. Ooh, wait, that's a pretty large station too, isn't it? Maybe we'll start with just this one and test it and see if we can get that to work. So our station is gonna be from here to here. So I wonder if it needs the electricity line or not. We'll see. Passenger, tram, Meadow Street to Upper Knoxville. And now we'll take our tram. Cannot make it, could not connect all stations, so I bet it is because it is trying to come down this way. Where's our passenger tram? Does it not? Looks like it can get there. Maybe it stops at the entrances and exits. Maybe we need to configure. This is going to be quite interesting. So our entrance. And then our exit. Electric as well. I think that might have done it. Maybe. Maybe not quite. But maybe it's a little bit closer. Boy, this is just a mess up in here. How do these buses go? Do they do the whole loop? Oh dear. We do not like to see that. Here comes the tram. I guess we can just follow the thing. So it's no path, so it definitely needs an electric path. So let's maybe pause it there. Boy, we are shelling out a lot of money. I hope this does work. For our large streets, we need the electricity. I wonder... Oh, maybe this is all we need to do. Just connect it right there and it can come straight back down. And that was all we needed to do. Siding. So the tram can come straight out. And let's actually follow this bad boy all the way into town. So the tram stays in the tram lane, which is nice, so traffic can still flow freely. The tram comes all the way down, and let's see if folks actually hop on. I really hope they do, because if they do and start using this, we can actually expand and use that other station as well to gather folks up. So we turn right around. Let's slow it down. So we only picked up 5. I do wonder where all these folks are going. Maybe they'll switch over. Once they realize how much faster and better this is. So the tram, of course, still stopping at the lights, following the traffic rules, which is just lovely. Coming through, stopping again. Let's hop in here and get our street view. Coming on out, following an old bus. We come up, straight around, take our turn, comes right over to the station, and let's actually see how much money we are making dropping this off. About $8,000, not too bad. I am still surprised everybody wants to take the buses, considering we do have that tram going. Let's see down here. I take it back. The tram is quite popular. And just like that, we figured that out. So that is a huge, huge plus. Now then, let's expand this way as well. Electric, we want our tram track. I don't care what it costs. Although I do, that is a lot of money we are spending to create that. So let's do the same thing. We want to go here to here. So this is another passenger route. Tram. Green Street to Upper Knoxville. And again, we will do the exact same thing. Don't quite need 45, I don't think. So just money-wise, I mean, from $136,000 a year upkeep to only 88, it almost makes sense we go with the Skoda. So we'll buy them. We will do our tram from Green Street is what we want to do next. Because we see the instant popularity of the tram buses. Not so well, they did just get picked up. But our tram, let's see, where is this bad boy? Oh, just dropped him off. And how about here? Buses, still popular. But our tram routes, excuse me, are also quite popular. And now, of course, Sunset Street is busy with a lot of buses as a giant skyscraper just fell to this. Interesting. I do wonder now if we should upgrade the street all the way down here to include Sunset Street as these become more and more popular. While I ponder over this, I tell you what we are definitely going to do as we get more and more people, hopefully, to and from the station so they can get to the train station. We have plenty of people here in Inglewood. I think Inglewood may have the same issue. I think, though, we'll just do one station right in the middle of town. 14 folks there, 10 folks here. So let's actually, let me double check where everybody is. Let's see, which one is it? Public, here we go, land use. So if we have this one, it looks like all the residents, industrial, commercial. So maybe we'll do this one on Chestnut Street. Maybe that's what we need to do. Yeah, I forgot. I set this up earlier. I just didn't finish it or figure it out quite yet. I just honestly didn't even try. Now let me see. So this one, Spruce Street, actually covers all these residents, industrial sector, and a little bit of commercial, where it's down here, a little bit of the same. This one is just smack dab in the middle. So I do wonder if I should almost even get rid of that route, but you know what? We're just gonna keep it. This one really is right in the middle, isn't it? And it's a straight shot too. So let's stick with that. So we will upgrade electric. We're gonna do the large street. Or maybe we should go extra large. How is that? 761. 765. We'll go extra large because it is one of our busier and bigger towns. Electric on the right there. We'll keep a bus lane. Or maybe not. Or should we say no? But it will add the tram tracks on the side, I guess, huh? Intriguing. I'm very interested actually to see how this looks. Which there doesn't really look that much different than what we have done. Okay. Anyways, let's get back over in here. And we will keep the bus lane. Actually, you know what? We're not. We're not going to keep the bus lane. For now. We'll just have all kinds of movements. All kinds of lanes for our cars. Trucks, trains, automobiles. Now then, this is going to be the interesting part. Redoing all of this. Well, I guess I could have made that a lot smaller, huh? Don't really need. There we go. That's probably better. We can do the same thing up here. And now, just like we did, we will configure. Pause the game for just a second. Or is it already... Did it already work? It looks like the tram tracks are already connected. So, good news is we don't have to really add or change anything there. But what we will do, we'll add a new line. We'll go from Norman North, right down here, to Chestnut Street. So it looks like it does want to do a turnaround. But again, this will be our passenger tram line. Norman North to Chestnut Street. We love it. And let's go ahead and add our Tram Station, which we can just... Guess we can go ahead and pop him in. I don't really want to build an intersection right there where it's too terribly busy. So you know what? We'll just include it right here. Perfectly done. I say we do the same thing. The fast one, the cheaper one. We're going to make it happen. Tram to Norman. No. What did we just do? This was our passenger train. I think this was it. Norman to train station. I believe that was it. And it was. Okay. So now then we'll watch our tram come right in. And we'll see how this works out. I really hope this one kind of takes off as well. So we already have... Oh well, I guess we already did have this route kind of set up. But we can go ahead and just delete it. That way we just have the run route, and he will swoop right around, turn around right there and everything. So it is slowly but surely collecting more and more passengers. I love the quick turnaround there. I'm sure it's there's railing right here for the tram to turn. The passenger tram is already filling up. Let's go ahead and check in over here again. It's just not filling up fast enough, I guess. The tram is too quick. Oh, that's a bus there. Where is this tram at? Doing good. Let's see, how many people are we picking up? Passenger trams, picking up plenty. Looks like our buses are almost being put out of business over here in Knoxville. Now, the interesting thing, I wonder if we should do the same technique here in Inglewood. Inglewood, of course, getting plenty of passengers out. Not so many folks, though, it looks like, at the bus stations. Although we still have just so many people trying to drive themselves into town. To work or shop or to play. Not 100% sure what everybody's doing. But it is quite busy downtown. Quite busy. So let's take the same approach. Here we go, our residential land. Residence, commercial, industrial. So, wow, almost one right there. Now it's going to be interesting. We don't necessarily have, a A new tram, just like right on time, just for us. It's like the game was listening to us and knew what we were doing with the trams. 2, 2. Okay, so we really want a popular spot. There's just so much traffic along this main thoroughfare here. And I really don't want to upgrade this road with these giant buildings in it. Or on it. What to do? What to do? What to do? I wonder if we should just add a totally new station. I mean, we can see here, this covers quite a bit of town. Maybe not so much the industrial side, but maybe we just have to move it right here. And that will really cover everything. Because if we have him there on that street, we can even see from our sky view here. Get him on the other side of the street there. We cover a little bit of the commercial side, the industrial, the residential, of course. Maybe that's right where we put it. Maybe that's it. Gonna put it right here in the middle, and then that way it's almost a straight shot. Let's go ahead. We'll put it down just right there. And now we will go ahead and add a new line. Same theory. We'll go from here to our new station. I guess there is a station there, but this will be our dedicated tram line. Meadow Street. And let's make it yellow. Can we see that? I can't see it. Let's see, Inglewood Annex. There we go. Now I can see it. I guess we could have done this, but I don't know. It's in such a centralized location. I like it. I can't say no. Now then, let's do the exact same thing. And let's go ahead. We will do extra large again. We don't care what it costs. We're going to do it. We'll actually go all the way down. But now then, how does the route shake out? Okay, so we can go down, straight up, and up and in. Okay. So that does make it easier for us if we can just go straight up. Whew. Although we are going to spend all kinds of money doing this. I guess it doesn't need to be too terribly extra large out here, huh? Let's see. We can do... Should we do... Oh, we'll just do the one-ways, of course. Duh. I was trying to think, how am I going to do these? We don't really need the big streets. And it is electrified with the trams and everything ready to go already. And now we will do the same tactic here with a Tram Depot, which I will just throw down. Ooh. Hopefully out here somewhere. There we go. Intersection shouldn't come on really ever. Wow. 43 folks in that one. 45. But again, we are just going to stick with the small 25. Again, much more cost effective for us at the moment. So we need Inglewood Annex to Meadow Street. That is the route we want. And now, let's watch it go to work. As it comes down. Who knows, maybe in the extra large streets we can help out the traffic a little bit. We'll see. But hopefully as time goes on, residents will realize, hey, maybe I should take the tram to the train station and get there no problem. As we hop across the street there, pick up some folks, and same thing with passengers coming in. Already got folks wanting to hop on the tram, which is lovely to see. Now let's check in on Norman. Plenty of people on the train. The tram, popular, putting the buses out of business. And our tram station in town, picking up one. And it'll be interesting to check in on Knoxville. Wow. 10 people waiting for the tram. We'd love to see it. 4 here. Plenty of people waiting on buses still, but still small amount of folks waiting on the tram, which, hey, I will not complain about. Now then, let's actually check. Maybe we can find our new tram. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, our trams aren't exactly making us a lot of money, but they are getting people moving. I wonder if we have a tram even making us any money, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, we do. We got one. Tram number 3. $37. Now $6,000. But I think that's vitally important, especially as we continue to move forward. Might even have to get rid of some of the buses and really just focus on the tram travel, especially when it comes to reducing emissions in these towns and getting people to and from the train stations and making it worth their while to take the train. And now, probably the next episode or 2, we're going to really need to grow Topeka and Hayward. Not only because they're out this way and it looks like we could easily grow Topeka with the food, get some bricks sent over this way as we are overflowing with bricks way back yonder, but because I think it would be absolutely vital, especially with the distance between them, if we connected a large Topeka to Norman. And not only would that distance bring us in a lot of money, we'd probably have quite a handful of folks traveling this way, but getting people to the Norman Exchange here would also increase the travel, you know, from Norman to Inglewood, Norman to Knoxville, and really it's quite the snowball effect from there, which we can see the snowball effect really has taken charge at, of course, probably building the rails here, but we've really been able to produce a lot of income, especially when we got those loans paid off. Feels good. And as you can see, our account, hey, hovering right around 60, probably now that we're done buying and building more stuff and upgrading roads and knocking down towers, for goodness sakes. It'll probably be no problem to get this account well above 100 million. And now then, that said, we got 60 passengers here. So to finish us off, we are going to ride the train 6. We're going to ride it into Norman, and then we will ride it back into Inglewood. And we will see how it goes, and we will enjoy the ride. Well, let's check on this tram. Can't help myself. Okay. Now then, for the train ride, everybody loads up. We are going to quickly turn around. Oh, slowly load up, I guess. There we go. Leaving the station. Checking out beautiful downtown before we enter the woods. Coming through. And I did build the high-speed rails, so we can reach top speed all along the rails, including over the bridges, so we can get our passengers moving just as fast as possible. Nope, I almost forgot to show us downtown Norman here. Here we go. Passengers quickly loading up, unloading, hopefully to take the tram. And now we will ride it back. So we see our downtown there. We love to see it. Love to see the growth. And now we can see our town in the distance. Going past the tools factory. Laughing at all the people stuck in traffic. And really looking at that gorgeous giant downtown as we come into Inglewood. All right, everybody. Well, I hope that was a good little episode for you guys. Ooh, we love that train. Might have to check that out. But I hope you guys learned something. I'll be honest with you, that was the first time putting in the trams. I know I had that tram station, but I was really just trying to figure it out and had kind of gotten rid of it before this next little playthrough here. So, that said, we got a couple future plans to do, start growing some of these other cities, as these big three are very well connected now. Maybe we could build an interstate, but for now, we got our high-speed rail. We got our tram set up, which we absolutely love to see. Let's actually see here. Yeah, we have 38 people trying to take the buses. Wow. People still love their buses, love their bus routes. But I guarantee if we got rid of the buses, everybody would be taking the trams. As we can see here, everybody prefers the tram, especially at this street. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope I didn't blabber on too terribly long. And who knows, maybe even hopefully you learned something about building trams and can put them to use in your cities. So again, I'm Rubber Biscuit. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. And I am looking forward to seeing y'all next time.